about to spill the hottest tea about my NYSC here in Abuja. Trust me, this gist is spicier than my Puss pepper soup, from crazy adventures to unexpected experiences, and of course, plenty of eye service. This story has it all, so grab your chin-chin and your zobo, and let's dive into the madness that was my service here. I stepped off the rickety bus, my legs wobbling like jelly after the 8-hour journey from Lagos. The Abuja sun hit me like a slap from my grandmother. Hot, unforgiving, and impossible to ignore. Welcome to NYSC, divine. As I lugged my overweight box towards the registration area, I couldn't help but wonder what I'd gotten myself into. Me, a Lagos babe true and true, about to spend a whole year in Abuja. Ha! Life don't tire me. The camp was a sea of white and green, with coppers from all over Nigeria miling about. I spotted a group of girls who looked as lost as I felt and made my way over. Sisterhood of the traveling khaki, I joked, gesturing at our matching outfits. They laughed, and just like that, I'd found my camp besties. Amina from Kano, Nneka from Enugu, and Blessing from Port Harcourt. As we stood in the endless registration line, swapping stories and complaints about the journey, I realized this year might not be so bad after all. Little did I know, it was about to get wild. Girls, let me tell you, that registration line was longer than the queue for jollof rice at the Nigerian wedding, but it was nothing compared to what came next. Hold on to your wrists because this is where the real madness begins. After a week of military-style drills and questionable camp food, my girls and I decided to hit up the famous MammyMarket. Now, if you've never been to a MammyMarket, imagine a Nigerian market, shrink it down and add a sprinkle of chaos, and voila! Girls, I'm starving. Nneka whined. Let's get some suya. We made our way to Alhaji Musa's suya stand, the aroma of spiced meat making our mouths water. As Alhaji was wrapping up our order, a commotion broke out nearby. Somebody catch that goat! A voice yelled. Before we knew it, a swarm of mighty goats came charging through the market, knocking over stands and sending coppers diving for cover. In the chaos, Amina slipped and fell right into a bowl of palm oil, while Blessing got tangled in a string of suya. And me? Well, some other little goat decided I was its new best friend and started chasing me around the market. Divine, run! Nneka shouted, doubled over with laughter, a Lagos babe in all my glory, running from a goat in the middle of Abuja. My white shirt now a colorful canvas of suya spice and palm oil. As we stumbled back to our tent later, covered in various food items and still giggling, I realized this was just the beginning of our Abuja adventures. My darlings, I swear on my father's red label, I've never run so fast in my life. That goat had more determination than me trying to catch the last slice of cake at a party. But wait, the wahala was just starting. 2 months into our service here, camp was long over and would all be posted to our primary places of assignment, which in short, we call PPAs. But the real adventure, that was just beginning. It was a Friday night and we were all feeling the Lagos withdrawal symptoms. Abuja's nightlife couldn't compare, but we were determined to make the best of it. Girls, let's go clubbing, Blessing suggested, her eyes sparkling with mischief. We got dressed in our finest Lagos babe outfits, layered over our khaki trousers. Just in case we got caught, eye service is key, my people. As we tried to sneak out of our lodge, we ran into our over-enthusiastic batch A coppers, who insisted on joining us. Before we knew it, our party of 4 had turned into a group of 10. How are we going to fit in one taxi? I wondered aloud as we flagged down a cab on the main road. The driver, a jovial man named Babashego, just laughed. No wahala, everybody get inside. And so began the most uncomfortable and hilarious taxi ride of my life. I was squashed between Amina and a batch A boy whose name I couldn't remember. With Nneka practically sitting on my lap, Blessing was halfway all out the window, claiming she needed fresh air. As we bounced along the pothole-ridden roads, giggling and singing at the top of our lungs, I couldn't help but think, this is what NYC is all about. Hey God, the way we were packed in that taxi, sardines in a can had more space, But my sisters, the night was young, and so were we. Little did we know, our adventure was about to take a wild turn. We finally arrived at the club, our legs wobbling from the cramped taxi ride. As we stumbled out, straightening our rumpled clothes, we realized we'd forgotten one tiny detail. We were still half in our NYSC uniforms. Girls, we can't go in like this, I is, trying to tuck my white shirt into my jeans. Blessing ever the optimist, Josh shrugged. I beg, let's just say it's a new fashion trend, because babes always said the style. With a mix of confidence and desperation, we sauntered past the bouncers, who gave us weird looks, but let us in anyway. The club was pulsing with energy. The latest Burna Boy's track was blasting through the speakers as we made our way to the dance floor. People started staring and pointing. At first, I thought it was because of our odd outfits, but then I overheard someone say, "Look, it's them, special NYSC dance troupe." Before we could process what was happening, a man in a shiny suit approached us. "Thank goodness you're here. The minister is about to arrive, and we've been waiting for the entertainment." "But we are not," I tried to explain, but Amina elbowed me. "Play along," she whispered. "This could be fun." Listen, I knew. We were being ushered into a platform in the middle of the dance floor. The DJ announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NYSC Cultural Dance Troupe, here to perform for our Honorable Minister of Youth." The crowd went wild, and music changed to a mix of traditional beats and modern pop. There we were, full confused coppers, suddenly expected to perform for a government official. But you know what they say, when in doubt, channel your inner Tiwa Savage. We started moving, throwing in every dance move we knew. Shaku shaku, guara guara, even some leg walk. Our uncoordinated flailings somehow looked intentional under the flashing lights. The crowd loved it. They cheered, tried to copy our moves, and even the minister was nodding along. For those few minutes, we weren't just coppers. We were Abuja's hottest new sensation. As we stumbled off the platforms, sweaty and breathless, a man handed us each an envelope. "The minister loved your performance. Here's a token of appreciation." We couldn't believe it. We'd just been paid to make fools of ourselves. Chai, my sisters, if we danced that night, even Kafi would have been proud. But wait, don't think our wahala ended there. The night was still young, and Abuja had more surprises for us. As the club started to empty out, reality began to sink in. We just impersonated an official NYSC dance troupe. The excitement of our accidental celebrity status was quickly replaced by panic. "Girls, we need to leave now." Make her east, her eyes wide with worry. We tried to make our way to the exit, but everywhere we turned, people wanted to take selfies with the amazing NYSC dancers. It was like being caught in a maze of admirers and camera flashes. Suddenly, I spotted a group of serious-looking men in suits scanning the crowd. One of them was talking into a walkie-talkie, and I swear I heard the words NYSC and imposters. "I beg, we don't enter one chance, so," I whispered to the girls. "We need to find another way out." Blessing, bless her street smart soul, spotted a back door behind the DJ booth. "There, let's move." We started inching our way towards our escape route, smiling and waving at people as we went. Just as we reached the door, I heard a shout, "Stop them! Those aren't real coppers!" And just like that, we were running for our lives through the back alleys of Abuja at 4 a.m., still in our mishmash of NYSC uniforms and party clothes. Amina had somehow grabbed a bottle of champagne. Blessing was carrying her heels, and I was crunching the envelope of money we'd been given. As we ran, laughing and screaming, I couldn't help but think, is this what they meant by "serve your fatherland"? We eventually lost our pursuit and collapsed on a street corner, out of breath, with high adrenaline. "Girls," I panted, "I think we've had enough Abuja nightlife for 1 year." As the sun began to rise over the city, casting a golden glow on the streets, we looked at each other, disheveled, exhausted, but grinning from year to year. In that moment, I knew that no matter what else happened during our service here, we would always have this night, our crazy, beautiful, only in NYSC adventure. My darlings, let me tell you, the way we ran that night, Usain Bolt would have been jealous. Well, you know what? That night taught us the true meaning of NYSC, not your single comedy. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I'll tell you how we survived our PPAs with nothing but garri, groundnut, and plenty of Nigerian hustle. Till next time, stay fabulous.